Hey muscleheads, what is up? It's me, Charlie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about the supplements that I've been using for quite some time now and a little bit about them and how well they work. And so if you're interested in that, just keep on watching and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Okay, well without further ado, let's get right into it. So the first product that I have today is my protein. I obviously use protein because I want to build my muscles for, muscle heads. I always use protein because it's hard for me to gain weight. After when I'm done working out, I take some protein along with my meal. That way I know for sure I'm getting the amount of protein that I need to be getting. So I use the gold standard 100% whey protein. This flavor right here is in the flavor strawberry. I like this flavor a lot. It tastes really good with milk, and when I mix it in to make like a smoothie bowls and stuff like that, it puts on a great taste like that. But I've heard that the chocolate peanut butter protein is actually really good. I took like a couple nutrition classes, and they teach you about supplements and which ones are good for you and which ones are bad for you and which ones are semi-good for you and semi-bad for you. So what you want to look for is obviously if it's actual natural protein. If it's not natural protein, I don't really think you should be drinking it. And obviously where to find that as in the nutrition facts. It has all the facts right here if it's natural protein. Two, what you want to be looking for is if your protein has these things right here, which are artificial, authentic seals on your protein. This one has, you want to make sure it has 2 or more seals on it. This one has 3. So you can see right there, 1, 2, and 3. Those are actual seals from different companies saying that this is a good brand, because not all supplements are approved by the FDA. So you want to make sure that if your product is approved by anything, obviously make sure if it's approved by the FDA. If not, then by other nutritional organizations. And that's pretty much it for protein if you're looking for a good protein. I know there's vegan proteins out there, and I do want to try them. I did see a couple of them at Whole Foods. I don't know how good they are, but I am looking to try them, even if it's for like a week or 2. I was looking to try those, and I did want to get the chocolate peanut butter flavor. But I still have a lot of strawberry left, so I don't know if I'll be able to do that in quite some time now. But that's it for the protein. Next, what I be taking, no, I'm just kidding. So what I typically use most of the time post-workout is my BCAAs. If you don't know what BCAAs are, they're just amino acids, and the biology term of amino acids is just your ATP. So what amino acids are is just proteins broken down to the further level, which drives your energy levels. So I like to take BCAAs because they restore all my muscles a lot faster than regular protein does, or meat protein, or even plant protein does. This is basically just your actual protein completely broken down so your body can consume it faster and use it for your muscle growth. This BCAAs product is really good. This is my 3rd BCAAs bottle that I've been taking. What this is the XTend BCAAs. I love this BCAAs. It's amazing. It tastes really good. All you do is mix it in with water. It's really easy to drink. The scoops are pretty decent size, and I feel like when I'm working out the next day, my muscles aren't as sore as if I wasn't taking this. So again, you just want to make sure that you're not taking anything crazy. So for the BCAAs, you want to make sure there is not over 500 grams of caffeine in your supplement, because more than 500 grams of caffeine obviously cannot be good for the human body. I know there's pre-workouts out there that are over 500 grams, which I'll get into that in a little bit. But for BCAAs, there's BCAAs that are sold with caffeine in them. This one typically doesn't. This brand does sell BCAAs that have caffeine in them if you want to take that as like a pre-workout. I don't like it. I tried it. That was my first BCAAs that I tried, and I would take it with my cardio because you can take this with your workout or post-workout. But I chose to take that with my workout, and it had caffeine in it, and I just was like, I don't like having caffeine while I'm doing cardio. I just think it's kind of useless. I don't take that one anymore. I just take the regular one. But like I said, if your supplement has 500 grams of caffeine or more, that is a no-go. That is one of the red flags that you don't want your supplements to have in it. Also, again, a good thing to have, like this one has, is the seals. This one has 3, just like my protein has. I don't know if you can see it. Just like my protein has, it has 3. Those are the 3 right there. That's like a really good telltale sign that your supplement is good, even though it's not approved by the FDA, which most supplements aren't. But if they're gonna be approved by anybody, it'll be approved by another nutritional organization. But yeah, those are good. Another bad sign that you want to look out for when you're buying supplements is any type of blend that your supplement has that's not broken down in the nutritional facts. Then you want to look out for that. You most likely, if a supplement has a synthetic blend or their own blend in their supplement, you don't want to buy that because you have no idea. The stuff is not approved by the FDA. You have no idea what they put in their specific blend. They can literally be like, oh, this is an electrolyte blend that we made, and there is a it's like a right law that they don't have to reveal what's in their blend. They can just put whatever in their blend and then add it to the product, but they don't have to put it on the nutritional facts because it's like a grandma's recipe type of deal thing, and they don't want to, other companies to have competition, or they don't want other companies to find out their secret formula or whatever, if you know what I'm saying. But for this product, this specific supplement, it does have a blend. It has an electrolyte blend, and if you turn it over on the supplements facts and where it breaks down on the nutrition facts of the supplement, it has the electrolyte blend broken down by what is inside of that blend. So if they have it like that, this is a good product. That means they're not hiding anything, because they can't just put blend and then leave out a specific ingredient. It's either they put it all there or they don't put it at all. But they'll write it on there, like if you can see it, there's like a whole section that's explaining what's inside the product, and then there's the supplement facts telling you how much of what is inside the product. So it's either they put the blend or they don't put the blend. If they put the blend with the ingredients of the blend, they have to put them all. If they don't, then they just don't put the blend in the supplement facts. Another bad sign in looking for supplements is if you read the nutrition facts and you read the other ingredients. If there's anything in the other ingredients, if there is, I want to say 5 to 7 words that you cannot pronounce, like you're sitting here and you're like, gee, I have no idea what artificial flavor, obviously I know what that is, but I have no idea how to say artificial flavor. If it's something like, I don't know, asulfame, if it's something like asulfame or like some weird word that you obviously cannot pronounce, that is a bad sign of whatever supplement you're buying is not good for you, and you don't need to be buying that. There's so many supplements out there that you can literally find supplements that are, approved by other nutritional organizations and don't have crazy words in their ingredients. Because if I can't read it, obviously I don't really want to be taking it. So remember, 5 to 7 words that you cannot pronounce, probably shouldn't be taking it. So that's it with the BCAAs. Next up, I have my creatine. Now, I personally stopped taking pre-workout a long time ago. I think around 2016 is when I stopped taking pre-workout, just because I was on it for a couple of months, and then if you're taking pre-workout, you have to cycle on and then you have to cycle off so your body doesn't get used to the pre-workout. So I stopped taking pre-workout to cycle off, but after I cycled off pre-workout, I just decided maybe it's not good for my body to be taking all this pre-workout. So I actually stopped after I cycled off. I just never cycled back on of pre-workout. I am thinking about, for the sake of my followers and for the sake of, you know, my YouTube channel and all you guys out there watching my videos, I actually am thinking about going back and looking for good pre-workouts out there that are sealed with 3 or more different types of nutritional organizations, because there are some out there. It's very hard to find those type of pre-workouts because most of the pre-workouts are actually not good for your body. I took biology because once I started reading about BCAAs and protein and how protein is broken down into BCAAs, into amino acids and all that, I realized my body doesn't really need pre-workout. So if you're thinking about stopping pre-workout, then it's a very good choice. I'm only personally thinking about taking it again for the sake of my channel and for the sake of my followers. Anyways, sorry to ramble on, but my next product is creatine, which acts as my pre-workout. So that's why I don't take pre-workout, I just take creatine. Now there are 2 different types of creatine. There is creatine monohydrate and then there's creatine HCl. The difference between both of them is there's a lot of misconception of creatine. I know that some people are like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna take creatine and my muscles are gonna blow up because I'm getting so much water inside them, and then once I stop taking creatine, I'm just gonna deflate like a little balloon. Yes, partly true, and no, partly not true. Let me explain to you. So creatine monohydrate is the one that takes the water inside your body that you're consuming and bringing it to your muscles so your muscles can push stronger and increase the power of your workout and get the most out of your ATPs. But what it's not doing is restoring your ATP and your proteins and all that, which if you're gonna take creatine monohydrate for like a short time thing, it would be good to keep it on if you're taking like protein and BCAAs and stuff like that. So there's nothing wrong with taking creatine monohydrate. It just, once you do cycle off, you do lose a little bit of muscle mass. So you're just getting that lean muscle mass with creatine monohydrate. Now for creatine HCl, which is the one that I take, is just raw creatine, and that one specifically helps with restoring, no, my bad. Creatine HCl is the one that I take, and it helps by actually creating more ATP, so your body has more amino acids while you're working out, so you have more energy, so you're not just wasting energy and putting more water to your muscle mass. You do want to drink a lot of water with creatine because it's very salty. I do not suggest drinking it. I know it sounds really bad, but honestly it is so freaking salty that I cannot drink it. Even though it's literally like 8 ounces, like this much, I cannot drink it. It's too salty. I literally had to sit there with like some water in my mouth, take the scoop, like not even take the scoop, swish the water in my mouth, and then like throw it back like I'm doing a shot of Patron or whatever, and then swish the water around like it's this most it's like it's literally taking a chunk of salt and swallowing it. That's how bad it is. So it's very hard to take this, but it's very beneficial to your body, and I do suggest taking creatine. But if you want to take creatine for a short time thing, creatine monohydrate is the way to go. But if you're taking creatine monohydrate, just be sure and be mindful to take something else on top of that, like ensure that you're drinking your protein and drinking your BCAAs, because if not, then you're definitely going to lose that very bulky muscle mass, because creatine monohydrate is for lean muscle mass. Now if you're trying to cut down, that's a different story, but you're going to bulk up when you're taking creatine monohydrate. On the other hand, if you're just trying to look for something for a long time thing, I would suggest taking creatine HCl. So for creatine, it's an actual raw substance, basically like an element on the periodic table. So you're not going to find too much in the supplement itself. It's literally like taking a vitamin, kind of, in a sense. Like, you're not going to find anything in it. There doesn't need to be any seals or anything like that. There's not going to be any synthetic blends. if you're taking raw creatine, there are creatine blends that are being sold, and I almost bought one when I was first getting into creatine and all stuff like that. But the person that worked at the GNC that I went to buy this stuff, he suggested, he was like, this creatine blend is going to bulk you up as if you have been lifting for way too long, and it's going to make you look like a man because it's creatine monohydrate. So if you don't want water weight added to your muscles, then I would suggest raw creatine, and that is exactly what he did. And I am so happy he stopped me, because I was about to spend like $60 and this was like $30, so thank you. But anyways, you're not gonna find anything crazy in creatine if you're gonna buy a creatine blend. I do suggest Beyond Raw Chemistry Labs is a good brand if you want to buy just straight creatine. This is what it looks like. Yeah, that's pretty much it for that supplement. The next thing that I take is fish oil. So fish oil is very good to take. I take one of these each day. It's just a huge ass pill. So if you have trouble swallowing pills, Google it, because that's how I learned how to swallow pills. It's a huge pill, like about this big, if you can see it. And you take one each day. Nothing too crazy. What fish oil does, it helps lubricate your joints so that when you're lifting and going to the gym so often or working out like me 3 times a day and stuff, then it just lubricates your joints so you don't have to worry about, you know, the long-term effects that weightlifting has on your body and stuff like that. So fish oil is good. If you don't want to take pills, there's a lot of oils in avocado that is very, very, very good for your body. It does lubricate your joints and everything like that. So just eat a lot of avocados. If you don't like avocados, fish oil. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm not really sure what else lubricates your muscles. So anyways, that's it with that one. The next thing that I take is biotin. This isn't really like a supplement. This is kind of just, I mean, I know a lot of people who take biotin just because it's for your hair and for your skin and for your nails. So if you want to have nice skin, long nails, healthy hair, biotin is the way to go. There's nothing really to it. It's just good to help your hair and your nails and your skin grow shiny, stronger, and stuff like that. Okay, so that is it. Those are all the supplements that I take. I will obviously cycle off and test out more supplements for you guys as I progress in making videos for you guys. And, you know, when I cycle off of my protein, I'll try a different protein for you guys. Or in the midst of me drinking that protein, since they're all just protein, I will, you know, do videos for you guys. But those are my specific supplements that I've been taking for a while, and those are the ones that I suggest that are really good. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't take too many supplements. I know your body only needs protein, BCAAs, and maybe creatine if you want to, but you don't typically have to take any supplements. It just helps your body increase the pace of what you are trying to accomplish. But that's all I have for you guys. Leave a comment down below telling me what your favorite supplement is, and you know, I'll just look through them and see which ones I should try or which ones you guys suggest and stuff like that. But don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and be your best life. Thank you for watching. Bye.